What is going on, everyone? My name is Ovi and welcome to the godly 4-2-1-3. Probably the best formation in the game, modified a bit in order to suit the current meta, the current playstyle. Come on, boys, let's do this. Team of the season is here, boys. Get your cheap and fast coins from fifacoin.com and use the code OVI for an extra discount. Link will be in the description. In today's episode of the best custom tactics and best formations, we make a return towards the 4-2-1-3. I think it's been around 3 weeks, 1 month since I've did a video on this formation, and I've done a few changes in order to better get used to the current meta in the game, a meta that is extremely fast, if I can call it like that. You've got the 95 aggressive defensive line. You've got the wingers that are super fast. You've got a very fast pace to the game, and this current 4-2-1-3 is going to be lovely. If you want to see the code on the screen, just jump at the end of the video. If you want to see what we do, why we do it, stick with me, and probably that will be a bit more helpful. First of all, the two CDMs over here. I do recommend a big one, Recruit Hullet, and one that is like a pit bull, that is great with the left stick movement and is able also to go a bit forward. For the central attacking midfielder position, a player that with good passing and preferably tiki-taka here is the best. I don't have tiki-taka on Pele, but Pele is Pele. He can pull off some amazing first touch long ball passes to our striker. The left back and the right back. The meta at this moment, in my opinion, this year is with big players. I advise you to go with the big ones. I've used, where is he? Spence. So 96 rated right back for me has not been good. Like, he hasn't been performing that well on the wing because he's not very short. He's 184, but we take Dumfries here, 188. You can feel the extra +4 over there. He feels like an absolute mountain on the wing. It might only be me, but this is my opinion. So big players on the left back and right back position. For the striker, has to have 5-star weak foot. Right winger, left winger, two options here. Left-footed player on the right side for finesse shots, or a right-footed player on the right side, for the trivelas. That being said, let's move into the games, boys. Games! Wait, into the tactics. What are we doing? So 4-2-1-3, we got a few changes right here. I'm switching from a counter, and this is the biggest change in the formation, from counter to balance. I'm gonna tell you why. So with counter, let me select this and let me go to player roles here. I was having some issues with the right winger and the left winger going forward. Whenever I won the ball in defense with my right back, with my CDM, and I passed it to my cam, sometimes it was my right winger that was getting out of position, that was getting behind the defender line way too fast. I like it, and that's because of counter, because once you win the ball, your players start pushing forward very fast. But I changed that, and I left it on balance because I like triggering the runs on my own. If I want my player to go forward, I'm gonna trigger it one. If I want my player to come close, I'm gonna call him close. But with counter, I didn't really have that choice. He was already running extremely fast forward. This might be just for me, personal preference, but this change for the 4-2-1-3 makes it a bit more reliable in terms of build-up. That being said, we're gonna have here the 95. This is, bro, it breaks the game. It is what it is. I'm sorry. Don't get angry at me. The 95 is what it is. I still love the 4-4-2 because it's my formation, but the 4-2-1-3 with a 95 here is just sometimes unbeatable. Now, to the player instructions. The fullbacks, in order to be safe against other variations of winger formations like 4-3-3 or 4-2-1-3, you're going to use fullback with defend. If the opponent, listen, because this is very important, if the opponent plays 4-4-1-1, 4-4-2, you need here, in my opinion, balanced. Because he won't be having those wingers staying forward. He has the midfielders, he can't catch you like that on counterattacks. Let's turn it back to defend because that's the default one. Now, for the CDMs here, the logic is quite simple, quite easy, and quite direct. If you have plus plus on deep lying playmaker, that is what I advise you to use. If you have plus plus on holding but no plus plus on deep lying playmaker, then you go with a plus plus at holding. That, in my opinion, is the best option. Having either holding or deep lying playmaker with the double pluses. But between the two, if both have the double pluses, I prefer the deep lying playmaker. Now, for the central attacking midfielder, shadow striker or playmaker, they work superb. Try both of them, see which one suits you best. I like the shadow striker at this moment because my central attacking midfielder does a lot more runs here between the striker, right winger, striker, left winger, and it helps me overall in opening up defenses. In terms of winger and striker, inside forward, probably the most OP in the game at this moment since the beginning until now, because it gets into the gaps between the fullback and one of the center backs. The same for the left winger. Inside forward is just perfection right there. For the striker, you can try here a target forward, which combines very well with the shadow striker. That's what I would advise. That is the 4213 chat. Code on the screen right now. Let me know in the comment section below what is your opinion about this new variation with build-up play. I've never presented this one before with build-up play, balanced and defensive approach, aggressive. So you win the ball high up the pitch, but afterwards you have a bit more control on how you develop the attack. With counter, you were obliged to go fast. With balanced, you get the choice. You have the choice to go fast or to get slow. It's all up to you. And remember here, very important, probably the most important position, I do believe, is the central attacking midfielder. He's the one that gives the pace. He's the one that gives the shots, shoots the trivelas, the finesse shots, the first touch long passes, the tiki-taka. He's the one that imposes the play. So be very careful when choosing this player. He needs to dominate. This will be all for today's episode, guys. Don't forget to drop a like if you've enjoyed this video, and drop a comment below. Let me know which formation are you using right now and which formation would you like to see next. Ciao, ciao, ciao.